All right, guys, welcome back, and thank you for you subscribers that actually watch my video. Okay, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. If you stop by my channel and you're just watching the video, please just go ahead and leave a comment. I would just like to know, like, where you from. Are you actually from the Philippines? Are you American? Or, you know, where you from, and are you thinking about going to the Philippines? Okay, so I did say that maybe a couple of times a week I'm going to talk about some things that goes on in the Philippines. I'm going to talk about things you probably should know and be aware of, okay? And it's just from my point of view, okay? And it all depends on where you go in the Philippines and what you do. So the point of view could change depending on where you're at. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about when you travel to the Philippines, is it okay to drink the water? Do this while I'm driving. So my first experience, I drove to the not drove. I flew to the Philippines, and the flight was about 18 hours. Okay, so that's one thing. I'll probably make that another video about that, but it took me a while to get there. So I did not know that you're not supposed to drink the water, but I learned very quickly that any foreigner going to Philippines should not drink water. Okay, you have to be very, very, very cautious about where you get your water from. Drinking out of the faucet is not recommended. Okay, now, like in Metro Manila or in Manila, they say the water is filtered, but you have to keep in mind it could be possible that some of the pipes could be rusted, leading up, coming from the water plant up into the house. There could be a hole in the pipe. Parasites can get in. Bacteria can get in, and it will make you very, very, very sick. Okay, it can make you sick to the point where you don't want to go nowhere, do nothing, and you just want to go to the bathroom all the time. Okay, because that happened to me, and it's not because I drunk out the faucet. And when I try to pinpoint where I got it from, it could have been something that was wet. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I got something in my mouth that was wet, that was contaminated water. It could be like little small water droplets. It could have been when I was taking a shower. It could have been you shouldn't let the water really get into your mouth like that in the shower. Okay, not saying that you shouldn't, but in most places, if you're not like in Makati or some of those really, really nice areas, that they try to filter the water in some of the hotels and condos, those should be okay. But a lot of times you don't want the water, you don't want to be brushing your teeth with the water in the sink out the faucet, because some people, they put toothpaste on their toothbrush and they put it under the sink, under the water, and then they're brushing their teeth. You don't want to do that. You want to get a bottled water, okay, and use that to brush your teeth. There was something else I was going to say. There are different types of bottled waters. I'm going to explain that in a little bit, which waters that I like. But yeah, just be cautious on drinking the water there, because you're not knowing, you could be very sick, and it could ruin your trip. It could ruin like a whole week of your trip, because it takes about a week to get over that once you catch it. And this is where I think I caught it. I went out to a restaurant and I wanted to drink a Pepsi, okay? And they put ice in there. And a lot of times, the people in the restaurants, and I always stayed in Manila. Sometimes I went to Davao City, but a lot of restaurants would say you can ask them, well, is the water filtered? Is the ice filtered? then of course they're gonna say yes because it's a restaurant, and I'm pretty sure they probably do, but it depends on the level of filtration they use and all this other things. But I think some of the ice that I had where I went was probably contaminated somehow, and I got sick. Okay, and it ruined like a whole week for me. And it's easy for your whole family to get sick from you. Okay. I don't know how, but sometimes it trickles down through the family. Like if you got kids, like you'll be sick, your kids will get sick. I don't know how that works, but it happened. Okay. So be cautious on drinking the water. And I'm going to give you 3 waters that I really like to drink in the Philippines. There's 3 bottled waters that you will see all the time, and they're pretty good. Okay. Or you can upgrade it to like Aquafina, or you see other waters in the stores that you recognize from the US or from wherever you're from. Most likely they will have those in the store, but they may be a little bit expensive, a little bit pricey, but they're there. Okay, so here's the 3 waters that I would recommend to try out and see if you like, and they're pretty reasonable price. Okay, okay, I'll put that up now. So here are some of the waters that you will see in the Philippines, like all the time. Okay, and plus there's more. There's also water that you may see in the US there, bottled water. But these are the main 3 that I would see all the time. I only chose 3, but there's more. Okay, and there's also small vendors that have their own filtered water. Okay, because you see water stations in certain neighborhoods down the street. This one right here, Natural Spring Purified Distilled Alkaline Water with a pH of 9. This is some good water. I like this one. If I see that in the store, I normally get that. This right here, Wilkins, it's a good water. It's distilled sparkling water, and Absolute. This is probably by far, for me, I like this water. Okay, I don't know what it is about this one. I just like this water. And also the way the bottle is made, it's really sturdy, and it doesn't feel like very flimsy type plastic. The plastic on this bottle is really sturdy and thick. So these are the 3 waters that I like if I go to buy bottled water, and they come in different sizes also. Okay, so those were the bottled waters that I would recommend to try out to see if you like. Okay, but the last one I really like, the Absolute. I really like that water, especially when it's really cold. Okay, and then also be cautious on, let me take these off. Also be cautious on like if someone's washing dishes and you're about to eat, make sure your utensils are dry. Make sure the plate or the bowl is dry, because that could possibly make you sick. You don't know. Okay, but those are some of the things that you need to be aware of when you're traveling to the Philippines, is the water. Okay, so that's it for this video. Stay tuned for my next video. I'll talk about something else about the Philippines. Okay, because like I said, I really love the Philippines. I truly love the Philippines and the people. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.